Hey guys, Xander Holt here. This is my second video on sleep tips to get great, deep, restful sleep. So in the first video, we went into light and darkness. Today, we're going to talk about creating your sleep sanctuary. So the place where you sleep should be very relaxing and comfortable, and when you go in there, you're going to want to sleep or have sex, one of the two. That's what the bedroom's for. Anything else needs to go. Particularly a television. If you have a television in your room, I highly recommend you get it out of there. Another thing is you want to make sure that you have a nice comfortable mattress and a comfortable sheets. High thread count, very soft and comfortable. A nice pillow that really supports your head. I really like the My Pillow. I know you see it all over the place, but I think it's an awesome pillow. That's what I use. And I also recommend using a pillow for in between your knees. So when you're rolling from side to side, your knees aren't jamming into each other and it's just more comfortable. It's easier to stay asleep. We talked about in the other video about light and dark. So you do want to make sure you either have blackout curtains or you have some sort of sleep mask to keep the light out of your eyes. And I also recommend having a red light in your room. I mentioned that in the other video in order to, once again, keep the blue light from coming in. You want to keep any kind of pets you have from coming into your room because when they wake you up, it disturbs that sleep cycle. You go into various sleep cycles throughout the night. About every hour and a half, going into deep sleep, up into REM, back down into deep sleep. And this goes throughout the night. And if something interrupts you, like a cat, or you got to get up to pee, something like that, then that sleep cycle gets interrupted. And that means that what the body was producing during that time, like testosterone, for instance, gets interrupted. And then you have to start at the beginning of that sleep cycle again. Okay, so you miss out on a lot of testosterone and hormone and neurotransmitter production when your rest and sleep is not consistent and uninterrupted. So pets are not good for that. So I want to make sure I got everything here. Oh yeah, white noise. Very important, at least for me. Either that or earplugs, but I find that putting on white noise, like I use Rain on a Lake. I really love that sound, but they have a ton of these apps for your phones. Or you can buy a sound soother device. And I find that really useful. Another thing is keeping some airflow in the room. If you have a ceiling fan, just putting it on low speed and just keeping some airflow. Along those lines, too, is keeping some ionization in the air, and you can do that by either having some house plants in your room or getting a room air ionizer. Sleeping in the nude, not keeping any kind of underwear on, particularly for guys. You know, you don't want to have those testicles rammed up against your body. You want to have a chance for them to breathe at night. Keeping your room temperature between 60 and 70 degrees, somewhere in that range. Find what's comfortable in that range, but in that range produces the best quality sleep. And I already talked about keeping the TV out, but keeping the phone out is also a really good idea, or at least putting it in airplane mode so you don't have that those EMF signals coming out. And you're not tempted to go and look at Facebook. You don't want to be messing with Facebook and emails and stuff right before bed. You want to wind down and relax right before bed. Okay, and then with that too, the best time to go to bed is around 10 o'clock, somewhere between 9 and 11. Because, once again, you have these cycles that happen throughout the day. And if you get to bed by 10 o'clock, you're going to have much deeper sleep and it's going to last longer. If you wait till longer, you get the second wind, and you're probably not going to get sleepy again till around midnight or so, and your sleep isn't as deep if you go to bed then. And of course, having sex will help you get to sleep. It's a beautiful way to do it. It's the best way to do it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please post them below, or any comments. Please like our YouTube channel. Come visit us at Rock Hard for Life Facebook group, where we discuss more explicit topics. And I can't wait to see you in the next video, where we're going to talk some more sleep tips.